New at 10, we're on top of last night's deadly police shooting in Athens. Officers shot and killed 40-year-old Maurice White. Athens police say everything started around 5:30 when they received the call about White making threats and firing shots. They tried to get him to put down the gun several times, but he kept firing, even pointed the gun at police after he was tased almost 2 hours later. WAY 31 reporter Maddie McCaffrey spoke with the Alabama Fraternal Order of Police about how situations like last night's can impact officers' mental health. Maddie.
Dan, Donnie Shaw with the Alabama Fraternal Order of Police says getting officers counseling and support in the days after an incident like this one is critical.
Those incidents are very traumatic. They're not only traumatic to the individual officer, but they have impact on everybody that was on the scene.
Shaw says it's very important for officers to get counseling if they have to use deadly force.
You certainly want to follow up with a mental health professional, but there's a stigma with law enforcement and a stigma with firefighters and frankly all first responders that if you go to seek counseling from a mental health professional, that it might follow you on and it may have an effect on your future, but that's the last thing that they are there for. They are there for your mental health.
The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency has a support group called Alliance for Peer Support. The group will send someone who has been through a similar situation out to where the incident happened. Shaw says it's not only officers involved in these traumatic situations who feel the impacts, it's also their loved ones as well.
You got to go home, and it's hard to tell how that's going to be at home. It may affect you spiritually. It may affect a family member that don't understand why it had to come to a situation where deadly force was used. It goes beyond just the officer and those involved. It also can affect at home greatly.
And the Athens Police Department tells us that they won't have any further statements about last night's shooting. Now, the State Bureau of Investigations has taken over this investigation. We'll let you know the latest about this on air and online at waytv.com. I'm live in Athens with coverage you can count on. Maddie McCaffrey, WAY 31 News.